Alright. I felt like we were pretty much done in this little area, and so I am going to walk right out of here. Oh, this is where I just came from. Now here I thought I wouldn't get turned around. We'll not talk about it. We won't talk about it. That was... Oh, the museum. Ooh, look at the plants.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
And they're pretty. Alright.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog.
I like it.
So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction.
Seems reasonable.
I hope they don't charge an entrance fee. That museum is quite a nice building.
Yes, can we go
which
in?
makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Oh. We need to walk into the
The
building.
door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around. Just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Alright.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Top hat guy. Oh, there's a fella in here.
So,
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
you're incorrect, detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my
look at
stylish
ya.
trench coat, my
Yes.
sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you
Ouch.
talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, that's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. Writing in my diary. It's been a long day.
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook.
Yep, that's what you get for being so snarky to me when I walked in. Who in the heck are you? What's your job?
So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
Oh no.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Oh wow.
What
Night
kind
and
of
day.
secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
Yeah.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I need a
I suppose I
pocket
could
like
divulge
that.
some of my findings with you. If you're in the mood for a little light reading, let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
beginners. Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy's swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead, to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that that information is out there somewhere. Oh, okay. But the picture he took looks like fins. It also looks like a costume. Alright.
I better take a look at this.
That seems reasonable. Oh.
This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy.
He looks a little sad.
It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
Yeah. A journal. Look at how sad he looks, though. A journal recorded 60 years ago by the explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. Okay. Interesting.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did. Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location. It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction.
Interesting.
That might explain why it looks so out of place.
Huh?
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Another story from Boggy's Bog, Swamp Studios. Wait a minute.
It's a poster from the old
What's SFB?
Copyright MCM XXXIV. That'll be 1930, 1934? It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon. Swamp Studio, providing the best in swamp-based animated entertainment.
Okay. Just checking.
These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models. Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs.
Okay.
Something seems out of place.
Oh, yeah, they don't match.
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Yeah, okay. These flippers, they're not part of the exhibit. Let's ask this guy about it. Present a clue. A clue for you.
The real swamp creature had claws, 3 on each hand to be precise. But why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't
Oh, I
work
talked about
here,
this already.
I am a scholar, an academic,
Yeah.
So, Mr. Folder.
agent, folder.
Yeah. Were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and do as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Ooh, gimme.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just
Confiscate the
admitted to breaking the
lockpick,
law.
please.
If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
What are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
Remington is dead. Okay.
The man was a fool. That's all you need to know.
Okay. Do you know... Oh, well, let's see what
Are
we
you
find out
asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Everything! If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already.
Okay.
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
Yeah, but
What's
look
a
at the
cryptid?
claws.
A creature unknown
Everyone
to
knows what a
science.
cryptid is.
Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Yes.
Now you're catching on.
I wondered what he would think of that, though. What's he think of
An
this?
important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
Let's see. Oh,
You're wasting your precious time, detective.
okay.
Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
Okay.
Things in jars. Ooh, I don't like things in jars.
It depends on what the thing is. I can think of a lot of things in jars that I like. Olives. Jam.
Unless the thing is marmalade.
Ah, there we go. All right. I guess we're done with this. Actually,
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
okay. Then the next thing I reckon we should do is... Ooh. Let's look at the map. I've missed some... Did you need me? Alright. I haven't been to this area yet. Okay. Ooh, I like the cutscenes. Oh, it's like a little tree house.
The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place.
Okay.
Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, they all have to be in place. Yes, no, maybe. Oh. Okay, so that's not the issue.
Perfect.
Okay.
I am amazing.
Truly. Ooh.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
Looks that way.
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention. But I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
You get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could
Waybridge
make an
is a cool
excuse
name,
and say
though.
it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Waybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
All right.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Yes.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
No. That sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
What do you
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
That would explain your
I
big
like
leaf
to learn
hair.
things from them.
What about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set. But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Oh, that'd be handy.
Wow. How do you do that?
Chemistry.
Okay. Hang on just a second, Janji. I'm getting texted, like, bombed. Okay, Janji. Deliveries. Whew. That's the new norm, right? Alright. A page from Weybridge's book of pressed flowers. Oh, okay. Contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. Oh, we've seen these. I know where those are. Okay. So I talked to her. Let's see what she thinks about this.
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might.
That's all she's gonna say? Okay, how about this?
No, thank you.
Oh, fair enough. How about this?
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Oh, do you know what I noticed? I noticed that this is now suddenly dripping, so let's do
Let's
this.
see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
All right. Boop. Boop.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Oh, okay. So we need the green.
Got it!
Of course we did.
Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
All right.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
All right. Let's see what she thinks of these people then.
I have nothing good to say about that man.
Uh-oh.
So I won't say anything at all. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
Okay. I don't guess.
A
she tells about
fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse.
Oh.
I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though.
Uh-oh. I wonder if she knows this guy.
I'm not even sure who that is.
Okay. Well, if she doesn't know who that is, she won't know who the other guys are, so we're not gonna fool with that. Well,
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading.
as do I.
Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf.
Yes?
Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
That looked important.
This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house.
How cozy.
It makes very little sense.
Then why did you update your notes?
Check out that sunlight beaming through the window.
Isn't that nice?
It's so bright I should have brought my
You
sunglasses.
should have. Alright. out of the treehouse we go. How do we get to this? Okay. Ah,
Predictably, a trash can, and I just can't resist taking a look inside.
of course not.
The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Oh, for sure. Definitely not gross. Yeah. Oh. Well.
Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper?
I think not.
Or something more sinister?
I think so. No, okay. These look like designs for a boggy costume. What's going on around here? Plans and everything.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
I don't think so. I think it's this.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in.
Mine
that
too.
black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here.
I'm
and
sure
I think
you're not.
these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself.
Good
If I
idea.
can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Yeah, well, we've already got the gloves. Chapter 2, A Deadly Disguise.
I have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did she give me the key? That's my notes, that's it. Okay. Alright. Back down here. Oh, that was the wrong way. No big shock me going the wrong way.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
Last time I
Your
checked.
service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
Ooh. Let's see.
What's so challenging about an old swamp?
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
I'm supposed to look to the past, right?
Lady Waybridge was living in this swamp.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when Boggy became a famous cartoon character. I don't get it. Seriously.
Oh, okay. You didn't like that one, but that's true. Okay. Let's try this one.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Yes, I thought of that when you were talking to her. I don't know why you didn't figure it out then. Now we can go back and talk to her some more. Oh, hello.
You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
Yes,
I was
especially with you
going
waving the
to.
knife around.
Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening, and I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
Oh,
What
nice.
are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not
The
serving them
green
today.
stuff.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... It looks... Well, I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
I know he left the cafe feeling ill. After Harper sold him a bog dog.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
That sounds reasonable.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in a trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Okay. I want to see. We'll go do this. Do the
I was
challenge.
told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
I think poison on the hot dog caused it.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Let's see what he thinks of these people. I think he liked
He
Remington.
was a friend for many years.
Yeah, okay.
If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Good deal. Okay, how about... I love you. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if he knows this
I
guy.
don't know very much about them.
What about Lady Weybridge?
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
I do. Okay. Oh, I know we fed Bobby Burl.
I don't know what to say.
Do you not know him? Didn't he stop for supper there? Okay. What's
You're
this about?
prime suspect, am I correct?
Well,
Not-
technically.
not for me.
But I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which
Fantastic.
one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see what he thinks of these
Why
gloves.
don't you show that to someone else?
Fine.
You don't know everything, I'm afraid.
Okay. I think I've covered everything I want to talk to him about. Swamp juice, a popular drink sold at the cafe in Boggy's Bog, has the appearance of strange liquid slime. Harper says a lot of swamp juice has disappeared from his stock recently. Did we read this already? A type of hot dog sold at the cafe in Boggy's Bog. Remington's favorite food. He ate one last night as usual. Since last night, the stock of bog dogs are covered in some unknown green powder. Okay.
There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here.
Yes.
I think it's part of the cafe.
Yes. Okay, we can't get in.
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship.
Okay.
I think. Never really learned much about ships.
That's fair. Alright.
Water, water everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Seriously, I'm not drinking that.
Okay. Let's go in here.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here.
I would have a house there. I would love
the
that.
lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
You've already been in there. I always forget you have to tell it to walk. Alright, should we question her first, or see if she can tell us anything about the bog juice? Well, I will consider it, and in the next episode, we'll decide. Bye, Brat.